This is Allison Hunt, and this is my novel Starset 158, Chapter 3, Contact. Yavu was sitting in his office when there was a knock on the door. Come in. We're very busy tonight. Some guy just won $7,000 on Sky Racing, and the big shot on the craps table has $150,000 sitting in front of him. You better have handled this correctly. I'll come take a look. He was watching the craps table when a waitress handed him a glass of champagne. He took it, but just held it. A woman bumped into him and handed him something. It was Lily's locket. He froze, and the champagne glass fell to the floor and shattered. Did they find you? Did they find you, my love? Are you still alive, my love? He said in English. He knelt down holding the locket. A different woman put her hand on his shoulder, and he slipped the locket into his pocket. Are you all right? Yeah, I'm fine, he said. Get someone to clean this up. He began to look all around him, but could find no trace of the one who had given it to him. Later on, he watched surveillance to find the woman, but there was a glitch in the system, and they had no record of her entering at all. Lily returned. She came to Jeremy with little Joe. She didn't say a word, just looked at him and smiled. You really love that thing, don't you? Little Joe? Yeah, I needed a friend. Thank you. AK must have told you they are my favorite. He knows everything about me, you know. It's so strange. The Antonon know everything about you now, too. He scanned a wand over her. You're not pregnant. Good, I don't remember anything. I was so tired. That's because the Antonon drained you of your emotions. They love them because they have so little. They just took your memories for their records. I'm hungry. I'll get us something. Here, we have mini movies. AK kind of has a thing for movies. Great. After a while, Lily fell asleep leaning on him. He pulled the blanket up around her, smiled, and touched her nose and then little Joe's. He let her stay there a while before he moved her. He didn't want AK to see that. He wasn't sure what kind of mood he would be in. AK smiled when Lily came out. I get to take you somewhere special today. Where? She just got better, Jeremy asked. Just the hologram room. He took her to a different part of the city. He was given access to the building. They came to a door and he unlocked it with the key. They entered a plain gray room. This may shock you at first. Hold my hand. She did. Run program. All of a sudden they were in the middle of the woods on a sunny day. She could hear all of the sounds and feel the wind blow. How is that possible? Touchable holograms and 3D memories. It's beautiful. I could stay in here forever, she smiled. Tag, you're it, she said, and slapped him on the shoulder and ran. He chased her down. He caught up with her and he pulled her down laughing. I wish you could see what's right in front of you. It's not all bad, Lily. You can be happy. The scenery began to change around them, and they were somewhere else completely. They were under a warm, starry summer night by a pool. The twinkle lights danced on the reflection of the water. There was a small orchestra playing The Very Thought of You. Lily was in a very formal black dress, and AK was now in a tuxedo. What's happening, AK? She fell to the ground, frightened. AK held her. You changed the program. I did what? You changed the program. There was a beeping from his pocket. What's that? Someone is paging me, and they just finished their job. We better go, in program. The hologram room shut off and they left the gray box. Lily returned to her room and shut the door. It read her memory of when Fan proposed to her in the past, so that's where it changed. Show me World War III, she told the computers. No results found. Show me World War II. The computer put up images and videos of the Holocaust and World War II. Now show me World War III. No results found. Lily came out of her room. Did World War III even happen, or are you lying to me just to keep me prisoner here for your experiments? It happened, Lily, AK said. Why won't it show me? Jeremy blocked it from you. He's good at that shit. But I want to know what happened. No, you don't. Yes, I do. You can't break Jeremy's programs. We don't want you to see it, Lily. It's too much for you. You're not like us. You've been through enough already. When did it start? 2014. How can I believe you two? Just believe us. It was Jeremy's idea anyway. I think he has a soft spot for you. He didn't want to break your heart. Jeremy didn't react at all to the conversation. He never turned or took his eye off of the screen. How many people died? Billions, AK said, and a tear fell down Jeremy's cheek, and no one saw it. Jeremy called to Lily the next day when AK left. Fan's name is now Yavu. He's head of a high-tech gambling casino in Mesu. This is the city. The images showed her a high-tech city much different from this one. What you remember as horse and dog racing is now sky racing, flying motorcycle races. They are very dangerous and very popular. He is married and has 3 children and a nice life. If you chase him, they'll likely kill you or him, maybe both. Why are you telling me this? He got the locket, but it doesn't change anything. Lily was sad. He was mine before he put me in that damn thing. He saved your life. He did it because he loved you. He saved you from World War III, and I respect him for that. At the same time, I must tell you the truth about all of this. If you actually make it to him, he's not allowed to leave the city or his family. Why? He made a deal with the Antonon. He has to stay there and everyone would turn on him for loving you. Do you want to see a picture of him? Yes. She typed in his computer and a current picture of Fan came up. She put her hand on the image. Oh, Fan, I still love you. This is his family. They're happy, Lily. I'm not. I know. It won't come out like you want it to, trust me. You were helping me and now you're not? I care for you. I don't want you to get killed over this. It's bad news, Lily. We also found out that you can't be cloned. I can't? Why not? You're either a halfie or an alien. What? You may be able to have a normal life with us, and they won't experiment on you anymore. Really? Yes, be realistic and have a normal life. We will protect you. When were these pictures taken? When you showed up here, I looked him up. Only the Antonon know who he really is, but I hacked that information. They were taken before he got my locket. Yeah, so it's not going to change anything. He's not allowed to. No, I changed everything. He knows I'm alive. His whole life just changed. It's kind of funny because when I started writing this, I've never really been close with my coworkers. And so a lot of them had misconceptions about, if they don't know the whole story with this story, they had a lot of wrong misconceptions about what I'm writing about. You're just going to have to wait and wait till the story's over. I think a lot of people's misconceptions are completely wrong. Like, other than the crush on Jeremy, that was extremely real. But I get a lot of ideas, and sometimes they come to me really fast, and sometimes I get a lot of ideas from dreams. I'll have a dream and then I'll incorporate whatever that was into the story. Even though sometimes I do mirror real life or kind of take essences of people I know, it's still a story. It's not reality. It's just grabbing pieces of things that give me ideas, other than the Jeremy crush, which was definitely totally real, and who I base that off of. The rest of it's pretty much just a story, but you're just gonna have to find out what happens by finishing it. AK followed Fan's signal through the Asian city. He wore a holographic mask that made him look like an Asian man. AK is half Asian, but he's not full-blood, so he looks different because he's half Antonon, so he's got a mask. With the right clothes, he blended right in with them. He got closer to his target and pulled his high-power laser gun. One more turn and he would be on the same street as him. His heart pounded with his footprints. He readied his gun and turned the corner. He grabbed the man, but it wasn't Fan nor Yavu either. It was a homeless man. He was looking for a rich man who had everything and found a man who had nothing.